Here with Concordia head track and field coach Matt Beisel at the conclusion of the NAIA Outdoor National Championships, and as we stand, a 5th place finish for the women and right around 30th for the men. But let's just start with, I guess, the biggest thrill of the last couple days was the individual national champions. What are those moments like for coaches when you see the training pay off like that?
It's so hard to describe. I mean, anyone who's been there knows that when you have a state champion as a high school coach, but a national champion, and to have Samantha Learman do a 3rd national championship, her final meet of the, of her career, and then for, Addie Shaw as a junior to come back after a frustrating couple of days and just kill it. She threw a huge discus throw over 47 meters and sealed the deal on it, and there are some really good throwers in that group, and so I was super happy for both of them. And I know Ed, our throws coach, is as proud as can be, and I think the whole team is pretty pumped up about what those two have done. Not to mention their teammates who also made All-American and added points that were critical to our team effort.
Gonna say a top 5 finish then for the women. How do you put it into perspective, what they were able to accomplish this outdoor season and this weekend specifically?
Yeah, I counted up at least 100 teams that are represented here, some of who haven't scored any points, but I looked at who all was entered, and we're top 5 in the nation, and just 6 points out of 4th place, which is a trophy. We were 9th place indoor, and we definitely have moved up from that, and it's exciting to see. A lot of things had to come together to do it. We've had so many All-Americans in all these different events: shot put, discus, hammer, pole vault, the girls 4x4. And I know I'm forgetting something, but we, those points all add up bit by bit. So yeah, it makes me happy. I mean, I want to win a championship, and we are taking steps towards that.
What can you say about what we can expect as we move forward into the future? I know, like you said, that there are pretty high aspirations within this program.
Yeah, I mean, we won national championships on both the guys and the girls side a few years back, and that's always the goal. And it is a year-long daily effort on the recruiting front, on developing our athletes, not only as athletes but as people, and building relationships and trust with them as we work as coaches together, and just all the pieces in place, the resources we need. So I pray a lot. That's probably, to me, one of the most important things. I am just constantly talking to God and asking Him to keep our kids healthy, to bless us, to keep our focus on Him. That's again, I give it to Him. I give all of this to Him. Without Him, we wouldn't have the recruits who have said yes to us over the last few years, all right? And we wouldn't have the success once they're here of feeling like a family and being a part of something that is bigger than themselves. Again, we've talked all about the girls, but let me talk about the guys too. They ended up in 31st place, I think, and last year in outdoor we tied for 69th. Okay, our guys are maybe a year behind where our girls are as far as the development of these guys. It's an interesting thing. It just takes a while to put more muscle on them so they can compete, but again, super proud. We had so many All-Americans on the guys' side. One of the coolest things was our guys 4x800 with Josiah McAllister, Nathan Matters, Christian Van Cleve, and Thomas Taylor, 3 of them seniors, who ran a phenomenal race and ended up in 4th place overall, which is an improvement from our 6th place indoor. We had Jacob Cornelio in the hammer, we had Gavin DeHay in the pole vault, just things like that on the guys' side that gave us those points. And again, I know there are a lot of guys that competed here today who got 9th, who were right on the cusp of breaking in, or just didn't have something go right. And when we get back next year, it's going to be a different story, and our guys will be a top 10 team again.